Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4927, and happy Tuesday afternoon to my amazing viewers on this amazing channel, as today the Boston Celtics will be traveling to Northeast Ohio on the shores of Lake Erie. Well, not necessarily, but the city of Cleveland is on the shores of Lake Erie. First Energy Stadium, home of the Cleveland Browns, is closest to Lake Erie, as they will be battling off against the Cleveland Cavaliers in Northeast Ohio, where they'll be playing against each other in the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. It's right next to Progressive Field, so it's like not far from the Tower City Center. It's like a huge shopping mall in Cleveland, Ohio, downtown. It's really, really nice there. I've been in it twice, and they have a movie theater and stuff, so it is so cool. When you visit Cleveland, check that place out. And yeah, so this is going to be a fun matchup to see. The Boston Celtics traveling to Cleveland to take on the Cavaliers. This is Tristan Thompson's homecoming because he just recently signed with Boston after spending 9 seasons with Cleveland, winning the 2016 NBA Finals with LeBron James and Kyrie Irving. So without further ado, let's get started. Here we are in Cleveland, Ohio, where it is about tip-off time. Daniel Theus and Andre Drummond, and the Cavs win the tip-off. So Colin Sexton passes the ball to Darius Garland, and Kevin Love makes it, and then he misses it, and I'm going to pass it to Jason Tatum. And now, will he make this in for 3? Yes, he will, and it's now 3-0 here in Cleveland, Ohio, as now Jaylen Brown has possession of the basketball, and he will shoot this in for 2. Colin Sexton there makes his first foul of the game, and it's a shooting foul, so that means we get another point extra advantage. So 6-0 here in Cleveland. Celtics lead it. Darius Garland has the ball, and there is a foul there on Marcus Smart. Alright, so Darius Garland now has possession of the basketball, as Colin Sexton looking forward to seeing Cleveland's first points. Drummond there tries to attempt some points, but he does not make it in. Jaylen Brown is going to shoot this one in for 3, and it's now going to be 9-0 here in Cleveland as the Celtics lead it 9-0. So Darius Garland is going to pass it to Andre Drummond, and he gets his first points of the game, as it will now be 9-2 here in Cleveland, Ohio. So now I'm going to pass the ball to Jason Tatum. And Tatum is going to make this in for 3. And now this is going to be 12-2 here in Cleveland. So Darius Garland has the ball, and it's out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. And now they're going to pass it to Kevin Love. Does he make it in? No, he does not. But now I got Jason Tatum, and he's going to make it in. His 2 points in the paint now, and it's going to be 14-2. Colin Sexton has the ball, and the Cavaliers have it again. All right, now Darius Garland passes the ball to JaVale McGee, who formerly played with the Los Angeles Lakers and won this year's championship in the bubble with LeBron James. And now Darius Garland, will he shoot this in for 3? And he does not make it. Now I'm going to pass it to Jaylen Brown as he shoots this in for 3. And it's now 20-2 here in Cleveland at Rocket Mortgage. And now Garland loses the ball, and there's a foul there. All right, now Darius Garland has possession of the ball, and he's going to shoot this in for 3. Will he make this? Will he make it in? No, he will not, but Jason Tatum will shoot this in for 2, as it's now going to be 22-2. Larry Nance Jr., whose father, Larry Nance Sr., played for the Cavs and also wore number 22. And this is the end of the first quarter, as the Boston Celtics lead this 22-2 in Cleveland, Ohio. We'll see you guys in the second quarter. All right, now Jeff Teague has possession of the ball, the former Minnesota Timberwolves player, as he shoots this in for three. It is no good. There, he does not make it in. And now Darius Garland is going to attempt a three, and it will not be made that time. So Tristan Thompson, who I mentioned played most of his time with the Cleveland Cavaliers, left there during the offseason. I think he left last minute before the offseason officially ended, I would imagine, but Cedi Osman loses the ball, and now Jason Tatum has possession, and he's going to shoot this in for three, and it's now going to be a 28-2 lead for the Boston Celtics here in Cleveland. So now Darius Garland passes it to Larry Nance Jr., which Larry Nance does a nice layup, but he does not make it in. By the way, Larry Nance is from Richfield, Ohio, which is not far from Akron and Cleveland. So LeBron James was also a local player for the Cavs, and he was from Akron as well. So Akron is in Summit County, Ohio, and Cleveland's in Cuyahoga. So Akron, it's really like 20 to 25 minutes from Cleveland. So Darius Garland shoots three throws now since there was a foul. Will he make the first one? Yes, he will. And will he make the second one? Is a question in everyone's mind. So Celtics lead this 31-3. So the Boston is leading this by 28. So he does make it in. And we pass this off to Marcus Smart and then pass it to Jaylen Brown. And he makes a two-pointer, and it's now 33-4 here in Cleveland. And Garland passes it to Okor, and then Darius Garland shoots this one in for three. Does he make it? No, he does not. And I'm going to pass it to Marcus Smart, but there is a foul there. It is on Colin Sexton again with that shooting foul. So now Marcus Smart has to do 2 free throws, and it's now going to end up 35-4 here in Cleveland. Celtics lead this by 31 points, and Sexton has the ball. Sexton, he's looking forward, and he's going to pass it to Kevin Love, which I believe as of December 29th, 2020, that is today, him and I think Matthew Dellavedova are the only two remaining players on the Cavs from the 2016 NBA championship team. Because LeBron James went to the Lakers in 2018. Kyrie Irving went to Boston in 2017, and then he went to Brooklyn, and he's now with the Brooklyn Nets as of now, and he's paired up with Kevin Durant, whom they were defeated by in the 2017 NBA Finals. Jaylen Brown is going to shoot this one in for three, and it's now going to be 43-4, and this is going to be a 39-point lead. And now Jaylen Brown, he's going to shoot this one in for three, and that will be a 46-4 lead for the Celtics. So Boston is doing really good. They just want to make up for that loss in LA back from the first episode. And now I think it's Greg Williams is going to shoot this in for three, and we'll see you guys at the second half. Okay, now this is the beginning of the second half here in Cleveland, Ohio. Tristan Thompson from way deep does not make this in. Darius Garland, they're trying to bounce back. And Andre Drummond attempts the dunk, but doesn't dunk, but pretty close to a dunk, I'd have to say. And now I'm going to pass the ball to Jason Tatum. And he's going to have to shoot this one in for 2 points. Now it's 54-6. So Tatum has 17 points in this game. And he scored more points than this Cleveland Cavaliers basketball team right now. Darius Garland passes it to Orko, and there is a foul. All right, now Jason Tatum passes the ball to Marcus Smart, and I'm going to pass this off to, oh, and he still has the ball. I thought it was tipped off at least, and then now Jason Tatum is going to shoot this one in for three, and it's now 57-6. Boston is off to a great start in this game. They're trying to bounce back from that loss in LA, which they play again later this season. And speaking of that, we're going to do it just twice in season 1, and then when we get to seasons 2, 3, and possibly 4 is where we're really going to do it 4 times in a season. Kind of like how we do our Cowboys and Steelers game, Dallas Cowboys and Pittsburgh Steelers games on our Madden 21. At least 2 times in Pittsburgh, 2 times in Arlington. It would be 2 times in Boston, 2 times in Los Angeles. So now Andre Drummond passes the ball to Darius Garland. And now there's going to be a foul there on Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum makes a decent dunk there. And now no one is even boxing him out. He's just getting it in. And now this is going to be a 65-10 lead. Cleveland, however, is trying to catch up. They don't want to fall behind, and they shoot a 3-pointer there. So Boston has made 15 more 3-pointers than Cleveland, respectively, in this game. Last episode, when you guys saw the Los Angeles Clippers taking on the Sacramento Kings, it was 18 more points. 18 more 3-pointers for Los Angeles Clippers over the Sacramento Kings. And I'll have that video in the link in the description if you guys want to check that video out. So now Colin Sexton has possession of the basketball. And now he's going to try to attempt his first points of the game. There's only 30-some seconds left. And Larry Nance Jr. passes it to Cedi Osman. And Osman makes 3 points. Now they're trailing by 51 here in Cleveland. So now I'm going to pass it to Jason Tatum. And he's going to dunk this one in. Now this is going to be 69-16 for the Boston Celtics. Now Colin Sexton, there's a foul there. And we'll just see him shoot 2 points there. So he has 2 3-throw attempts. Will he make the first one? Yes, he will, actually. And now there's another attempt for Sexton, the University of Alabama product. He's going to shoot this another point in. And now it's going to be 69-18. And now Tatum dunks it in again for Boston. And it's now 71-18. Colin Sexton has possession of the basketball. And now Sexton is going to shoot this in for 3. This is his first points of the game now, as the Cavs are trailing by 51 over the Boston Celtics. And now Jeff Teague, who played with the T-Wolves, shoots this in. It's now 74-21. We're going to take a break, and we'll see you guys in the fourth quarter. All right, now the Cleveland Cavaliers have possession of the basketball. And Exum passes it to McGee, and Cedi Osman has it. And he's going to pass it to JaVale McGee, and he's going to box out, and he's going to get it in for 2. Now it's 74-23, so we're 26-28. That's 93% in field goals. 8-24 for the Cleveland Cavaliers. So that's a 33 there. So really, it's not all that good. So it's now 77-23 here in Cleveland Rocket Mortgage. And now Exum, he's going to make a layup there. And it's now going to be 25-77. All right, now I'm going to pass the ball to Jaylen Brown. And now I'm going to pass it to Jason Tatum, as he's going to make these points in the paint. Now it's 88-29. Celtics leading this by 59 here in Cleveland. So now they're going to pass it. And Cleveland's going to make a three-pointer. Now it's 32-88. So I'm going to pass this to Tristan Thompson, as he's going to shoot this in for three. And now this is going to be a 91-32. So we even tripled the lead here for these Cleveland Cavaliers. And it's a foul. All right, now Jason Tatum's going to pass the ball to Jaylen Brown. And I'm going to pass it to Tatum. Tatum, he's going to shoot this long range three. It is good. Now it's 94-32 here in Boston. And we're going to take the timeout. Jason Tatum is your player of the game for the Boston Celtics. I will explain more about that when we get into statistics. So now the Boston Celtics have possession of the basketball, and I'm going to pass this off to Tristan Thompson, and he's going to shoot this one in for three, and it's now going to be 97-32. All right, now it's 97-32. We only got 23 seconds on the shot clock to go before the game is over. Javonte Green here, will he make 100? And the Boston Celtics scored their 100th point of the game, and it's now 100-32. 3 seconds to go, and your Boston Celtics are the winners here in Cleveland. So the final score stands: the Boston Celtics 100, the Cleveland Cavaliers 32. Last time the Boston Celtics played, they lost, but the Los Angeles Lakers doubled the points. I'll also have that link to the video in the description. So we're going to see you at statistics. All right, Jason Tatum had 36 points in all with 3 dunks on the day. Jaylen Brown had 26 points on the day, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. Tristan Thompson, in his return to Cleveland, Ohio, had 12 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists there. Javonte Green had 9 points, 1 assist on the day. Jeff Teague had 6 points and 2 assists today. Andre Drummond had 6 points, 1 rebound in all. Sadie Osman had 6 points, 1 rebound, and an assist. JaVale McGee had 6 points in all. Colin Sexton had 5 points, 3 assists on the day. And Darius Garland had 2 points, 1 rebound, and 1 assist. Larry Nance Jr., the son of legendary Cleveland Cavaliers player Larry Nance Sr., had 2 points, 1 assist on the day. And that wraps it up, everybody, and we'll see you, and we'll show you the next episode. And in our next episode, the New Orleans Pelicans will be traveling to Milwaukee, Wisconsin in Cheese Country to take on the Milwaukee Bucks. That wraps it up, everybody, and we'll see you guys soon.